So ready.
Bring it.
Yeah, let's go.
So how many people here have played with Legos at some point in their life?
Oh, yeah.
Now, how many of you have actually stopped and thought about how much that's changed your life?
Oh.
Now, Legos, through all their popularity and all they can do, are actually much bigger than people think. Me, myself, 3 tubs of Legos under my bed. I've been playing with them for as long as I can remember. And I even have the Lego robot, which is probably the most expensive set they have. So, for what we're going to be going over with, I'll be talking about what Legos can do, how they started out, and then sort of how they've evolved over time. And since I've gone over the basics of the speech, I'll just start with what they can do. Now, they can go from they can span from being a mere doorstep to who knows what, because as the book Forbidden Legos explains, they can do anything. But then again, they also edit, they modify pieces, which the company defines as a no-no. They showed me a fully automatic pistol made out of Legos because they sawed apart one of the gears. Thought that was pretty cool. They have a video on it on YouTube and everything. Lots of videos. And so now I finished what they can do, which is pretty much endless. I can go over and over what they can do. I'll move on to how they started. Let's see. I have to look just at what the date is. Lego started way back in the day, clear back in 1932 by a Kirk Christensen, to be exact. I cannot remember who said that. I knew it a long time ago. And he named it after the Danish words leg goat. I'd have to write that up. Which coincidentally, in Latin, it means I build or I study, and these ones actually mean play well. The website, I should have bolded the last thing. Assortment.com claims that Legos started as small wooden blocks, which I would have liked to show you, but that's really old. And they weren't plastic until about 1947. And since there isn't much left to go over with the history because of dull things involving factories burning down, I'll just continue with what Legos have become today. Legos started with the simple 4x2 brick, which later on moved into the Lego Man, the very extreme Lego Man on a motorcycle. And later on became these crazy things. I don't know what to call that. I really do not know. I like this one. I made it myself. They've gone from, well, this one used to be a little missile launcher. I cannot find the projectile thing that came with it. I would have liked to show you all the things that this guy had, but things called siblings raided my stock of Legos, and now they're all scattered around the house. And then the last thing they moved on to, the NXT brick, which this oddly familiar person that goes by the name of Tyler Smith calls it Lego Heaven, because you can program it to do whatever you want if you have the motors and everything that it goes to. And it's the most expensive brick, $150 just for that one thing. And dang, it seems like I'm nearly done here. Guess I'll have to start with the conclusion. Hopefully I've taught you some cool aspects of Legos, with what they can do and how they started or what they've become. Now you should know that Legos are much bigger than what you'd expect or think. And I hope that when you all leave, you go home and pull out some Legos, or if you don't have any, buy a small box at least. And play well, as the Danish people say.